she's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination. That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough, she already gave up everything she had. I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever. I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
You're mad at her? Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any
I know.
other...
It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact. Understandable, though. The rest... well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
Guessing you saw them already.
Yeah. Had to wrestle to make sense of the whole thing. But I don't want to say anything and taint your perspective. You should go in with fresh eyes.
Okay. Show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good. Well now, look at you.
Have a seat.
All right. Roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Glad you managed to salvage them in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the... by a living new...
Peter... What?
Take a look around if you want.
Can't see your face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her.
Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait pourri. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual. Relax. It's most important that he suspect nothing.
And if he
Try to
starts
be your
talking about the
usual.
biochip
Relax.
himself, ship...
Might not be important.
Maybe.
Yeah,
All of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search at least.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand? Now wash it. You see who you...
Yeah, what am I looking at? every single piece of
We need it.
piece of tech I see.
We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual.
If he's
Relax.
if he
Biochip.
starts talking about the biochip
That is not
himself,
You spin.
should
you
I?
spin- The rest is none of your concern. Wash. You spin the virtue, you come back. Wash it. You see who you
Ja, dus was me. Listen, set up. What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech.
We need
single piece of tech I see. Security.
We will get everything else we will get
What about
everything
his
else
messages?
on. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual.
If he starts
Relax
talking about the biochip himself,
Biochip?
should I?
Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand? Let's wash. See who you
Ja, dus
ja.
ja, dus was me. Dus nu ja, dan heb ik hartstikke zie.
He got me fun.
Listen, set up. What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see. Security.
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, biochip himself,
See who you
should I?
ja.
Ja, dus was me. Dus nu ja, dan heb ik hartstikke zie.
It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself,
Biochip?
should I?
Where you hear this? That you spin the virtue, you the rest is none of your concern. Understand? You spin the virtue, you wash it. Wash. See who you
Ja, dus was me. Dus nu ja, dan heb ik hartstikke zie.
He got me fun.
What about his
Do
messages?
it next. Only if you can do it and be perfect. He got me fun.
Listen, set up. Every single piece of tech I see.
We
Security.
need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What
We will
about his
get every-
messages?
Only if it's most important that he suspect
And
nothing.
if he starts
Biochip?
talking about the biochip
Where you-
himself,
That is not of interest.
should I?
You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is, you spin the virtue. Wash it. Now. See who you
Ja, dus was me. Dus listen, set up.
by letting you.
What am I looking? Every single piece of tech I see. Security.
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand? The rest... You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
Yeah. And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I... Ja, dus volgens mij What am I?
I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Every single
V
piece of tech I see, security.
You familiar with them?
We need a
Not
layout
enough
of
to
the
know what they
whole
actually
room.
mean.
We will get
Heard of
everything
who
else
might
we need
use
from
them,
the
though.
virtue.
Who?
What about his
Could be the
messages?
Voodoo Boys, but that's just a
Only if
hunch.
you can do it and be
Can't be 100% sure.
parfait bourré.
The spine-chilling netrunner
It's most
crew?
important that he
Hard to
suspect
find
nothing.
because they don't want
Try to
to
be your usual
I wouldn't know where to start.
relaxed self.
What
It's
now?
most important that he suspect nothing.
And
Looks like
if he
I'm
starts
going on a
talking about the
field trip to
biochip
Pacific.
himself,
Where you
should
hear
I...
That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We...
Alright, think we got everything.
What do you think?
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her ship.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
The woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me. If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into... I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. It's pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Oui, lui aller. Ou t'as bien raison, nous sommes tout intelligents pour ça, protéger bien. Nous étions enragés. Oublie, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner.
What language is she speaking?
I don't know. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I... Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying. Try scanning the phone.
Oui, lui aller. Ou t'as bien raison, nous sommes tout intelligents pour ça, protéger bien.
Got it. Give it a second.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Caught another name. Something like... Silverhand?
We have to know what they're saying. It could be important.
Ou pensez mademoiselle a fait un problème?
Just found the auto-translate package. Should get
Mademoiselle
along fine with your
Konrad.
system. I'll install it now.
Já uma tesão.
Mais le bon fait que nous faire laisse-moi mais ça bon. Et là, j'ai d'ailleurs pas
Vous mangez les deux, les hommes et tout.
Tu
Et là,
es déjà allé?
you. Oui, lui allez. Vous avez une raison, vous êtes tout intelligent pour ça, pour te bien.
Ou pensez mademoiselle a fait un problème?
On n'est pas enragé. Non plus. C'est le plus bon moyen de nous gagner pour nous arriver sur nos bouts. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
Moi, t'as ramé quoi même j'avais, oh. Que Sylvain a mené nous direct sous halte.
Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire le travail.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting. I don't get it. What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago. V, you got any idea?
The biochip we stole. It's got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff. In my head.
Of course.
Know who they are, who the woman is. Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
Why? Worried they'll give Evelyn up to him?
No. I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
So why the worried look?
I want it all to work out for you. You got a plan?
I'll ask around, make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. Hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... Who knows? Things might have turned out differently.